The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the Anil Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Oh, yes.
What's up, y'all? What's up? I have tried to warn people of this divorce, and I've told them time and time again, be very careful what you ask for when you're saying it, right? But I wonder if we have any Amber fans in the chat. I'm doing a live reaction first for this one. I said, you know what? I couldn't even make a video. I had to do a live reaction just because this one is like too much. Where are the Amber fans right now? Because the offer is on the table, right? You guys, she's been waiting. You want Anthony to sign the papers, and so now the papers are back in her regard. I'm just going to let's just play it to see what Constance has said. How are you guys? Still an Amber hater? I didn't do anything at all. Annie, I did not do anything. All I'm saying is it's just time to do whatever it is. If you're Team Amber, you know how it works. The papers are here.
Is this room?
No problem. Why are we meeting down here?
So the podcast room should be ready tomorrow, and Wayne wants us to stay out of there until we see it together as a group. But anyway, some more important things. So you said you had some news for me.
I do.
Some news for her. Let me see the Amber people that are in the chat. Amber really thought that he was going to pay $100,000 per month. Hold on. Don't worry yourself, Jeff. Hold on. Still hating on Amber. Am I really? I'm not doing anything. Apparently she's not looking for Dave to save her, which is good. But let's see. O'Neill, you take the deal. Tina, don't try to use that against O'Neill. I did not do anything. What did I say? I tried to warn y'all the last time when y'all was on the rampage about taking silent. Auntie Taita is in the house. I'm just on here because I wanted to see the reaction on Amber's fans' faces. Amber cheated as well. Still an Amber hater, O'Neill. I'm not hating on the Amber character. I'm just saying the man has sent an offer and we want to see what the offer is. I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. I never sent the offer.
Good news.
Anthony's lawyer sent over a settlement offer.
Okay. Well, that's good news. We
Yes.
making some progress.
Absolutely.
Okay, fantastic.
$100,000.
$100,000 a month.
$100,000 plus $4,000 a month for 2 years.
All right, so let's work on this again. $100,000 a month is crazy work. It's crazy work, and I'm going to tell you why it's crazy work. It's $100,000 per month. It's crazy work. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this, Amber fans. Is $100K per month crazy? I just want to hear from Amber fans if it's crazy. I just want to hear if it's crazy. So just for some context, Anthony makes approximately $250,000. $250,000 per month. Just for some context, Anthony makes $250,000 per month, which would be just about half of what he makes per month. Also, what I've come to realize is that because he has a child and he pays child support, that's going to wedge against any alimonies. just so y'all know, because he pays child support, that's going to be a wedge against alimony. Don't worry, friends, you can look it up. The assets are different from alimony. So I'm learning that as well too. But hey, let me see what you say. What about the money he's hiding? I'm just asking you. She act like they were married for 10 years. Amber deserves more. She wants everybody to get more than that. He makes $250,000 per month. So what she's saying is that she wants half of his paycheck. It is crazy. To get $100,000 per month is crazy. So he can spend large amount on another woman, but he can't give the woman that he stood by him, that he left when he was broke. The point I'm raising is, Annie, she's asking for $100,000 per month, and I'm saying it's crazy work. That's all I'm saying. But hey, guys, she is so tired that then take 25% and move on with your life. Dave, just tell your girl to let this man go and stop trying to get more than what she deserves. Yes, the 2 to 3 years of amount of money for $100,000 per month, even the wig. Don't worry about it.
So $104,000 a month.
$100,000 one time, and then $4,000 per month for 2 years.
That is the offer. That is the offer. You know what? Cue it up. Cue it up. One more pen. Hold on. No way. Let me get my pen. Because we need to sign it. Come, Amber fans. We need to sign it. Come on, Amber fans. Come on now. Let's do it. And where y'all at? Get your pen up on that track. Amber fans in the chat. Let's sign a paper. Sign it. All my Amber fans, where y'all at? Let's sign a paper track. Amber fans, we're on the track. Sign it. Sign the papers. Look here. I'm not into the foolishness. Sign the papers. I'm not into the foolishness. All my Amber fans, where y'all at? Get your pen up on that paper. Sign that paper on the track. We're ready, you're in the chat. Sign it. Sign it. Look here. You Amber fans were out here telling Anthony to sign the papers. What did they know? Where are you now? What did they know? I tried to warn you when you were telling me, because Anthony is not signing the papers, and the reason why they're not divorced, O'Neal, is because Anthony is not signing the papers. O'Neal, you are just crazy, because if Anthony had signed the papers, this would not be happening. Well, she needs to just sign the papers. This was why O'Neal was trying to caution you that this is a divorce proceedings, and that the man was not going to just sign over his money, but y'all tried to argue me and to tell me that he should have just signed the papers. So the point I'm raising now is, this is the deal. Now it's time for Amber to sign. Are you going to let her sign? One day, I tried to warn you all, but y'all were very giddy-headed and was ready for have him sign the papers. They don't wanted him to sign the papers. So come on. Wait there. All my Amber fans, where y'all at? Get your pen from O'Neal TV. Sign that paper, spend that track, and then let me know. Come on and just sign it. Come on, Amber, sign it. Come on. Sign it.
You're joking.
I wish.
So this man wants to give me less than $200,000 total, is what you said.
Yeah. Yes.
Constance, Anthony makes way more money than that.
I know he makes a lot more money than that. But Anthony is giving an offer. And the question is, will she sign it? Y'all were out here the week up. You guys told me that the reason why Amber is not divorced is because Anthony refuses to sign. Now the man has signed a paper and he sent it over. I don't want to tell the girl to sign. Where is the Amber fans then? Where is the Amber fans? Should Amber just sign it? Just sign. Let's go. Amber fans, you were the ones who told me this. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to tell them. But y'all were giddy-headed. I said, this is not how divorce works. But y'all were ready. Y'all were ready. So there you go. Should Amber just sign it? I tried to tell you all, but y'all wanted to see if I'm going to puff up on O'Neal. I'm not the guy in the divorce. All of a sudden, you know why should I never sign it? Sign it. I've been waiting on O'Neal. You knew he was going to. I told you all. I tried to tell him. It's all about Dave, or is it about the money? Pick one. I thought Dave was the guy. Sign the papers, Amber, just like you Amber fans did to Anthony the same way. What is the problem? She's got Dave. Sign the papers. Thank you. I thought that Anthony was the problem. He has sent a counter offer. So said, hell to the no. But she's not going to sign it. That's not going to accept that, because you do know by right she's got to hear what the offer is. By law, she does not have to accept the offer. I know it. But that was what we were saying with Anthony. And when we said it, people got in a them thing. Amber is holding up the divorce. Amber, she's holding up the divorce now. Like you're holding up the divorce. Who is holding, no, hold on. Who is holding up the divorce? Who is holding up the divorce? This is a good example of where you'll be holding on to something, thinking that it's what we want, but the Lord has something greater waiting for us, and we just don't know. That is a great thing. Super chat, thank you very much. The new skit is where she declines the offer. Hold on, look here. I just had to come on here because O'Neal Arm, the new attorney, and I'm going to go ahead and go for that 50%. Look here, I want her to get her fair due up, but I just tried to tell you that this was going to be an issue. I tried to let y'all know. Y'all make it look like, divorce was this easy 1-2. O'Neal, Anthony is just, he's just a hater. He's just not doing what he's supposed to do. All right, okay, all right.
Why would he offer me? I mean, what am I gonna do with $4,000 a month? I couldn't even. What? Before I even met him, that was ridiculous. $4,000 a month for 2 years.
For 2 years. Anthony's playing games. And I'm not surprised based on the type of man he is.
He's playing games? Hold on, man. No, Anthony's playing games. I cannot believe this. And I have the news kit coming up. Give me one moment. Look here. I thought Anthony was the problem. O'Neal over here about to have a field day. You know I was. You knew I was coming up. You knew I was going to do it. You knew O'Neal was going to do it. I told y'all. Y'all were Amber greedy like her husband. He wait it out and continue to use the joint account. Of course, you're going to do that. Amber girl, you should have never opened that door. Honestly, I would sign it and move on with my life. There you go. Amber is caught in her feelings too much. Why is Queen Gold Digger holding up the divorce? She swears she's ready to end it all. I thought she'd have ended it all. I thought it was Anthony's fault. I thought this was Anthony, all about the money he's spending on Denisha, giving Shayla, and that's his 50%. He gives Amber her half. Look here, I thought he was holding it up. $200,000. Money from the payout. Bar 44 plus a new restaurant. Amber has no reason to say no. Where my Amber fans, where y'all at? Let's sign that paper. Sign that divorce paper check. Let's do it now, come on. Sign it. Sign it. Sign it. Come on. Sign it. Amber fans, sign it. Let's sign it. Get rid of Anthony and let's sign it. Sign it.
But I do have to present the offer to you and ask you, do you want to accept it? Or do you want me to a counter offer?
I mean, do you think I want to accept this? Do you really think I want to accept $4,000 a month? This man is. So you think this is a good deal? You think I should accept this?
No, I do not.
The lady never told you that you think it's a good deal, but just like when you're telling Anthony to sign it, he's telling you now to sign it. Constance playing games. Games are being played. It's about the money. She should have signed it because once Anthony finds out that Amber tie closet, he's going to take it from her. That's interesting. If she has the closet, I'm tired of hearing that Anthony cheated, but she was sleeping with Wayne up to the day of her wedding for the marriage. Get out of here. Brittany told her to divorce back then. Amber didn't do it. This is all on her. Thank you very much for that. Sign it. Sign it. She just need to counter offer with $200,000 on the restaurant to get out of that marriage. Sign it. Look here, Amber fans. She needs to sign it. I don't want to hear from you Amber fans that were telling Anthony what he should or shouldn't do. I tried to warn you all, but y'all was just giddy-headed. Y'all make a lot of noise and make it look like O'Neal was being harsh. O'Neal was on Anthony's side. I said, not really. I'm just calling out the facts. Well, what y'all going to say now? Level 3 Amber fans on the same beat, eh? Sign it. What about the GLD deal? That's a good question. But remember, he lost it all and she helped him. That's not true. This cannot be verified. Truly, Bliss, that's not true. It cannot be verified, and I'm still waiting on a video to this day to show me when she has given him monies. Rolanda got Anthony back on his feet. Rolanda lent Anthony monies. Amber didn't. If you want to say she have emotional support, sure. What's that valued? I don't know to quantify that. But she didn't help him to get back on his feet. Rolanda did. That's who helped him, all right? So I ain't going to play that with y'all until I have a video for show me. To the contrary, that is the narrative we have. We have nothing else. Let Skitland give me a video and propose something to me to show me what should help him.
But like I stated, I have to present it to you.
This man is diabolical. I mean, Constance, isn't a woman supposed to be protected in a situation like this? I mean, he did me wrong. He stepped out on the marriage.
But hold on. He stepped out on the marriage and then you're reconciled. So that's the kind of difference. You can't really just make it look like him just step out and you're divorcing him since he stepped out. That's not true. So if that's what she's using, that's not true.
He had a baby on the marriage. I thought divorce was supposed to protect me. How can they even come and offer some peanuts like that, knowing that Anthony makes way more money than that? He has more money. Look at the house. Less than $200,000? Like, no way.
Yes way. What do you mean no way? Yes way. What do you mean no way? I literally went back. Show me what you're saying, Vonda. I literally went back looking for skits the other day. I couldn't find it. When he paid back the mortgage on the loan, he didn't even want Amber to know. Thank you very much. He got this money from Rolanda. The people who are trying to make that narrative up, unless you have a video to prove me otherwise, and I've even offered $200 of my money. I've offered $200, a $200 ransom reward for that video. It hasn't shown up. So don't give me that, friends. Don't give me that. When you have a video, then you can get that. No, O'Neal, it's not because she tried to make it work. He went back doing the same foolishness. But she's saying he cheated. And her argument is that he cheated. So if her argument is that he cheated, did he cheat after? The answer is no. Amber, she did help Anthony. No, she didn't. Financially, she didn't. Dave is not her husband. Financially, she did not help Anthony, friends. You guys can make this up all you want. Until you have a video and I can pay you $200, she never help him. Okay? Emotional support, sure. You got me. But for just regular help with monies, no. The answer is no. Bring a video come and I'll pay you the money. That's where O'Neal is at right now. I ain't no talking with nobody right now. No talking. Bring your video come and I'll give you the monies. None of that foolishness. None of the hypotheticals.
Absolutely not.
Anthony's trying to make it hard for you. He's playing games. He doesn't care.
All right, hold on. Let me go for the new video. Because Amber needs to sign this thing right now. Look here. Time is of the essence. Amber needs to sign. Time is of the essence. She needs to sign. Where are my Amber fans? Where y'all at? Get your pen up on that paper. Put your paper on that track. Are you in the track now, baby? Sign it. Sign it. Sign it. Dotted line. Sign it. Just sign it. Don't forget that big door dash. I have the pen for her right here. So sign the little thing, man. Sign it, man. No, she's been complaining, saying to sign it. Anthony and Amber are playing games with each other, but they are using the people in their mess. Will get back at each other once they run everybody off good. Look here, O'Neal is having fun with this because Amber fans said he should sign it. So all O'Neal is doing is just going with it. Keep saying cheating was with Wayne before they married. Not a fan of Amber. A little more coming from that he gave Shayla more than that. The fact of the matter is she's saying it's because he cheated. Level 3 only. Produce videos. Okay, let's get into the new one.
Beautiful to be down about this weak offer that they gave.
I mean, just $100,000 is crazy. $4,000 a month is asinine. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Don't use my word, Amber. What do you mean asinine? Don't you dare use my. Well, it's not my word. Come on, I didn't create the word. Come on, I didn't make it. But I say it a lot, but it doesn't mean that I own the word. I don't own the word, so it is what it is. Go ahead, Amber. It's asinine. It is asinine.
Yeah, seriously, because it came from a weak person. Anthony's a weak man.
So he's a weak man for offering his offer. Hold on. Is Anthony weak for making that offer? When your lawyer tells you a bunch of nonsense. Here comes the gaslighting. Let me guess. So he's weak for offering the monies that he's offering right now, right? Don't deserve. You deserve more than that, eh? Weak as a little ankles. Well, he's weak for not signing O'Neal. See how it is when you were wrong yesterday? No, you're right today. I didn't say anything. I did not say anything. All I said, Eklin, all O'Neal is saying is this. All O'Neal is saying is, I hope you understand what I'm saying. O'Neal is saying, the other day when I said, friends, Anthony now go just sign the deal like that. When I say, O'Neal, Anthony is the one that is holding up. Is holding up the divorce. And I said, that's not really true. Both of them really holding it up. Y'all said, no, O'Neal, of course, Amber would just sign the papers. I said, okay. He sends a counter offer over and she's not signing it. So who holding up the divorce now? Talk to me, Chris. What are you talking about, O'Neal? I sent you the video. Pay me. Where's the video? O'Neal, I can't. I can't see what the court have to say. I can't wait to see what the court have to say about Anthony's lack of prenuptial agreement and having a baby outside the marriage. Reconciliation may get 50% versus 75%. May. I don't know what they're gonna say with it. I just don't know. Lucy loose legs want $100,000 a month. She's funny. No, you have to make an offer to get things started. Well, all right. Well, that's the offer. Only I have a question about Melissa. This morning concerning closure. Did Melissa give Daniel a letter to give Dave so she could move on? I guess. Nothing funny about this offer. The reason Anthony is back is because he didn't want to give her anything. The offer is disgraceful. No, the offer is real. Jackie, if I was in a relationship with you and I came and saw you with your monies, Jacqueline, it doesn't matter if you cheated on me and you're in divorce proceedings, Jackie, and I'm asking for a divorce from you. I don't expect you to just willingly hand your monies over. I expect that you would fight to take your monies. And I, Jackie, would have to do the work to get it from you. That is the point. That's why O'Neill is laughing. It's not disgraceful. It's realistic. This is a divorce. But y'all believe people must just give up them wealth. That ain't true. Ain't nobody gonna do that. Y'all are unrealistic. That's what I'm trying to show you. That's what I'm trying to show you. Constance had to present the offer. Now Amber must counter offer. It's a negotiation process. Thank you. That was the point we were making, Angela, but they weren't getting it. Amber cheated 2 times, Wayne and Dave. Now she's still married. Basically, with Amber, it's not about the home David buys for her. She just likes winning. Correct. Amber is weak for not taking that counter offer. Sign the papers. That's a good deal. Don't expect her to offer that. Don't expect her to accept a bullcrap offer. Well, it is what it is. You're going to get one. Nobody's going to give you. No one is going to just give you what you are asking for because you're a woman. I told you this before. What do you think? Man, I'm going to just get up and just give you the whole of monies? No. Just like I don't expect you to do the same to a man. Be realistic. That was my point. Run the video. Go ahead. Because I know I'm going to sing on a song again. You know. Don't let me sing y'all song again. All my Amber fans, where y'all at? Level 3, that's on the track. Sign the paper, sign the dot.
From a weak person. Anthony's a weak man. Okay? He has a new woman in his life, and I'm using that term loosely. Woman. And she's nagging him.
What you mean?
She's nagging him to get rid of Amber. Okay? She's tired of living in Amber Chateau. Amber stuff. Amber.
Huh. So you think this is why he made this offer?
Absolutely. Anthony.
No, that's not why he made that offer. He made the offer because you, Constance, was playing games. Now you know what's going on with Constance. This is just a skit. Lowball offer. Silver Star. All speculation and gaslighting. Little Bill, how you know? It's gaslighting. This is not even true. Denisha ain't got nothing to do with it, but this is from Constance. That offer came because of Constance. Constance is the reason. Thank you very much, a person who gave the gift. Constance is the reason for the offer. She is the reason for that offer. She is the reason for the offer. She's lying again. The offer is not, she's now lying. She is lying. No, Constance is lying. But the lawyers are liars again. Constance is the reason for the offer. She's the reason why this offer came. See, and now she basically is pitting them against each other. That's what she's doing now. It's just a skit. Tell him again, Riri. Please, Melissa is pregnant, I'm hoping. Listen, give it up. When it comes to Oni liking Amber, came to realization that he does not. So Amber fans, let's just keep watching the show. Well, it's not that I don't like the Amber character. That's not really quite true. I'm just saying it's how people made it look. Constance called Candice to have movement in the divorce. Constance, the reason why this is going on. Because at the end of the day, the money is better than Amber signing. But she's not trying to buy Dave. But the way Anthony is spending his money is foolish. I agree with that. 110%. I have no one in these skits. I'm not on anyone. O'Neill, you said last night that she would be better giving her he would be better giving her the 50%. But I had to come on, Laverne, and do this because I wanted to see how Amber fans would react when this offer drops in her lap. And I wanted to make sure the point was made that when you guys were saying Anthony just signed the 50%, I was saying it was unrealistic. That's all O'Neill is doing. I'm just basically turning it around on you. That's all. Constance hates men. She does not know Anthony, but she is speaking to his character, even though we all know Anthony's a sucker looking at rerun stubs. I'm not sure she hates men, but she don't like Anthony because, of course, she's on Amber's side. I think it's more of that. I don't know about her hating men, but I know that she's heavily invested on Amber's side. O'Neill, please remind me of what Ernestine get. I just want to know. Not much, but some people say she got a lot, but hey, that's what they said. What money is she paying the lawyer with? What money did she buy the $115,000 with? So she can spend that money and it's hers, but the money is marital property. Just asking for clarity. You know how it works around here, Riri. It's just an offer that she's not accepting. Let's see what happens next. Thank you very much, Jet Black. Because that's it. We tried to tell him it was an offer the last time, and them said, O'Neill, it was Anthony, well, not the thing. But okay, hey.
It's weak.
No, he is that.
He don't have enough sense to come up with this on his own. Him and his lawyer came out strong about what they were not going to do, and then we get this weak offer.
That's so true. So you think that little Miss Denisha is to our advantage?
Yeah.
So what do we need to do then, Constance?
Take advantage of him.
And how do we do that? We just hold out? What do we do?
Well, we decline the offer, we counter offer, and we go big. Anthony's gonna fold.
Okay, so now let's now get real and be realistic. So now Constance is doing what I said was a negotiating tactic, right? Negotiating tactic. She's going to decline the offer and then she's going to go big because that's what I was saying about negotiation. What Anthony's lawyer did was to try to basically, bend them. She tried to basically bend them. Remember, I was talking about this from a negotiating standpoint. So now what Constance is going to try to do is Constance is going to give a bigger offer for them to go after. So both of them are trying to set precedent as to what the number should be. So Constance may ask for 90%, which is smart for her to do that. That's what she's supposed to do, right? And Anthony's offer is supposed to offer a low thing. Anthony's lawyer is supposed to offer low. That's what she's supposed to do because it's a battle. But since y'all Amber fans, you don't want to sign it? All my Amber fans, where y'all at? Get your pen up on that paper. Sign that paper on that dot. Just sign it, baby. Sign it. Sign it. Sign it. Don't forget DoorDash. Sign it. So that is correct. It is a negotiation. And that's how negotiations work, friends. That's how negotiations work. This is what it is.
He wants to keep little Miss Denisha happy. But Amber is going to be happy. Constance is going to be happier.
I'm sure you will. So you saying go big or go home?
Go big or go home.
Yeah, Anthony is he is a weak man. She had to be in his ear.
Had to be in his ear. Woo! Woo! Wee! Jet Black, you know what? Sign it. All my Amber fans, where y'all at? Get your pen up on that paper. Sign that paper. No DoorDash. Sign it. Sign it. Come on. Sign it. Just sign. Sign it. Yes, TTG mom, I am in love with Amber. I do love the Amber character. I love her now, but I just got to do what I got to do. I'm an Amber fan, but sometimes she can be a bit gullible. Here's a question, though. Here is a question. Will this backfire? Because the deal is Amber loves Dave. Amber loves Dave, okay? So my thing is, will this backfire? That's the question. Will this backfire? Because y'all know how this works, you know. Whenever you play games, you have to play the same game 2 times. Y'all know how this works. Their foolish superiority will cause Constance to counter with $500,000 and a $10,000 per month, and Anthony still wins. Correct. Anthony would still win in that case. But let's see what they're going to do. I want to see the counter offer, because if the counter offer is right, then it means Anthony has done what I think is the wise thing. His lawyer would have basically come up very, very well. Remember I told you guys, right? Never split the difference. So the tactic, give me one moment. The tactic that she used, right? The tactic that she used. Let me see. The tactic that Anthony's lawyer used was, I'm going to show you what she used. Let's see if it worked. Let's see if it worked. So, I think what she has done, what Anthony's lawyer may have done, is try to anchor them. So anchoring, just give me a moment here, friends. Give me a moment. This is what Anthony's lawyer did. For those who don't know, is negotiation. What she has done is what is called the anchorman bargaining. When making a counter offer, use precise numbers, not that one. A precise number. One, she made an anchoring offer, which is a precise offer. It was a precise offer. Extreme anchors, if you must set a price, start with an outlier, higher or lower numbers, if reasonable, to reframe the psychological trading strategy unless you're risking insult too deeply. There you go. So in other words, they give them that little thing there. Extreme anchor. You know, give them an extreme anchor. You did that. So what is on lower offers? Lower your offer in decreasing increments. There you go. To signal that you're reaching your absolute financial limit. So here it is, you make a small offer and say, well, it feel like I can get a little bit more and then a little bit more. That's exactly what she did. That's what she did. So she's going to now try for counter offer. That's what's going on. It's great. This is great. This is great skits that they're giving us, because this is how negotiation work. I'm on no side. I just love the whole negotiation. I just wanted to see what Amber fans would say. That's all.
She's in both.
I like the way you think. Mm-hmm. So you think that this could be a little loophole?
This is a loophole. Mm-hmm. Not think, I know it's a loophole. Mm-hmm. And we're going to take advantage of it.
So what you're saying too is that the ball really is in my court.
The ball is in your court, my court, our court, and then we're going to kick it over into their court.
Well, I like to keep it in my court.
Yeah, but when we kick it over there, they're going to have to come big. Because we're not backing down. Anthony is weak. He's allowing this person to get in his head. And he's going to give you what you want.
So because he's allowing her to get in his head, because he's allowing Denisha to get in his head, he's losing. I don't know if this is going to work, friends. I'm telling you right now. I don't know if this is going to work. O'Neill, the question is, who's going to fold first, Amber or Anthony? I think she's going to fold first. I think she's more in love with Dave than Anthony's with Denisha. Even though it's weird. It's weird, but I think so. Ever since Amber had the breakdown, she does not want to be beholden to any man. If Dave told her to walk away, not sure she would. Interesting. That's interesting, Suzette. Thank you for the super chat. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Let me read what y'all guys say. O'Neal jealous because Amber move on to Dave and not him. Me, what? Me can't take her on. I'm a married man. I can't get her on. But now I do like her shoes. She's a nice looking woman. I'm not going to say she's not nice looking. Come on now. Amber will get something, but not 50%. Amber made a come up off of Anthony, then is running with the money with another man. To be fair, that's what's going on. Online law classes and acting and gaslighting at the Temu law firm of Constance and cash attorney at law. That is true. O'Neal, why isn't nobody bring up the fact that they were not even married for 2 years? I saw my dad get a divorce. The length of the divorce does come into play. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But they're not even bringing that up yet. Why you want her to tell Dave? Do you think or want Dave to counteroffer? I don't know that she is that in love with him. Well, let's see. Let's see when Dave offers her the house. O'Neal, on Amber, she sat there and heard the lawyer get slapped down by Anthony's lawyer and now blaming it on Denisha. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. Get slapped down. If you're tired of Anthony, then let him go. Just be like Anthony's lawyer said, has become too personal involved in the marriage and that she needs to understand that the court won't favor either side. There's no give. There's no give. Amber and Anthony may never wants 50%. You can't have Anthony lose the divorce, custody, and child support case. Interesting. Susan, thank you very much for the super chat. Gotta be sorting through this. So he can give away his money to strangers, but not to his wife. How bossy and greedy men are. That's not the point, Annie. I think the point is that she's basically, it's a divorce, and in divorce proceedings, that's just how it goes. I said what I've said, and I do stand on it, but the truth of the matter is, he does have a wherewithal to negotiate in a divorce. It's still a divorce, and we still have to recognize the divorce. That's all O'Neal is saying. That's all I'm saying. I don't understand all of this Anthony's doing. Anthony's a weak man handing out his money left and right, taking his girl on vacation, but he won't sign the paper. He is signed the paper. Why are you being quiet, TTG, mom? I do like her. I can't marry to her. It's what it is. So, why is he a weak man for not doing it? They are showing Anthony spending money like he is for a reason. That is true. Amber is so impressionable that she will fold if Dave gets her the house and tells her to walk away. She's only talking like this right now because of what Constance just told her. O'Neal is really a waste. O'Neal, it's really a waste of time. Amber cannot marry Dave, or she would forfeit her alimony. So the real question is, will Dave wait 2 to 3 years to get married to Amber? That's what the question is. That is the question. It is a bad offer, but the point of it was, it's an offer, just like the one she made to Anthony was an offer. All O'Neal is saying is that it's an offer. And when people were saying he should just sign it and that he was holding up the divorce, guess what? It has changed. It has now changed. The person you marry is not the person you divorce. There you go. There you go. I love this from Margaret. The person you marry is not the person you divorce. People do it every day. That's correct. He may make as many offers as he want to make. Just like she's going to make as many offers until they sort it out. So there you go. There you go, friends. Dave is not going to wait that long. That's a good question. Will Dave wait? Will Dave wait? That's the question. Yes or no? Y'all saying Dave going to wait?
And we're going to take advantage of it.
Okay, I hope you're right.
I am right.
Because you came highly recommended.
I know. I got you.
Will Dave wait? Let's see if she loves the money more than Dave. This what the setup is now. In case you don't realize, the setup is, let's see if she loves the money more than Dave. Is she going to walk away from the money to go to Dave? Now, here's what I would say. Either you're going to take the monies that Anthony has given you, but if you would walk away with Dave, Dave would have to put it in writing about that little house thing that he's doing, and he would have to give you a guarantee. If you're not going to do that, then she needs to sit down and be quiet and ride out the divorce. Well, I guess she can make noise because, hey, it's a divorce, so people make noise in divorce. Keep making noise in the divorce. That's all she can do. Amber is just as dumb damsel in distress with a bad wig. So there won't be a divorce. The way things are going, Dave is fool if he waits. Margaret, that's deep. The person you marry is not the person you divorce. Yes, Margaret is telling you that, and it's true. The person you marry is not the person you divorce. Margaret is right. With the Amber fans, look here. The ninja is fixing to bring his girlfriend's mom and take care of her. Don't sign, Amber. Don't sign. TTG, mom. Let me read some more comments. This is going to be funny. Dave put Amber on the deed. So when he walk away, Amber in trouble. She'll have to keep making payments on the house. Yes. You saw that, by the way. You saw that. By the way, Dave wants to buy the house cash. Pull out his equity out of it. This is going to be very interesting, It's going to be very interesting. That house that Dave has will be very interesting. I want to see how this plays out. The plot thickens. See, friends, I'm not on any side. I just like the plot. That's it. I'm not on any side because I've realized you can't really be on a side. It's too much going on. She's not on the loan. She might not be on, well, true. You know what, Monique? True. That's true as well, too. That's true. But what may also be true, Monique, is that if she walks away and Dave pulls his money out and she's not on the loan, if they sell the house, then what? That would be the question. But that makes sense. I get your point. This is baloney. A divorce don't take more than a year or less than a year. Come on, writers. Wayne, get off it. Divorce takes a long time. Doreen, divorce can take a long time. Depending on how complex the divorce is, it can take a while. Divorce is not like the snap of a finger. You can be long in a divorce process. That's what they're showing you, and it is true. Amber's blindly trusting Constance, to get her a big settlement is a joke being played on her. Amber needs to make sure that she gets enough money from Anthony. A deed on a house is an asset to Amber. Yes, it is. And it can somewhat come into play if it's played right. He said he was paying cash for the house. Yes, he was. Now, I did search this up. It's tricky and it's risky. Depending on how they take title, Anthony could have claim to the house. Depending on how the paperwork is done when they go to buy it. Depending on how the paperwork is done. Dave will only wait for a while. Denisha will wait for a lifetime if Sheila doesn't boot her out. That's what I think. That's what I believe as well. I don't think Dave is going to wait forever. What did Anthony tell you, Amber, leave out here with something, or you'll be leaving with your clothes on your back? Amber, you're more out there than Anthony. That's my point. Good point. The judge can sign it, period. Sign what? That's the question. Sign what? Remember, it's not yet in front of the judge. So right now, them going through different stages of the divorce. Because before you do anything, you have to go to mediation. So you have to do the settlement first, then you do mediation, then after mediation, you get a court hearing. Then after you do the court hearing, then you basically start doing the trial. It can take a while. Remember, you're trying to look for assets, unless you're going to leave some asset on the table. That's the point. It could take a long time. If you get a financial forensic analyst, right? They're going to take a long time to go find all that paperwork. They're going to have to search and search and search to make sure they have all the assets. Only they don't know what you're talking about. Dave is buying the house cash for Amber. So why would she have to pay for it if Dave walk away? I'm so sick of everybody talking about Dave. Well, if you listen to what I said, Doreen, I said the person who said she's not on the loan is correct, which means she wouldn't have to pay for the house. I said that just now, Doreen. I said that was a plausible point. That's what I said. So maybe I never really said that I said that, but I did say that. The person responsible for paying on the loan is not on the deed. That is correct. That's the correct. Monique is correct. If he only puts her name on the deed, there's no financial obligation for her. That is correct. That is correct. However, the house, depending on how they take title, can come into question in the divorce because they could look at it as an asset to Amber, depending on how they take title. Notes, I keep saying that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Depending upon how them take title. The divorce needs to happen soon. Geesh. Cash is king. Yeah, but Dave wants him money back. That's correct. That's correct. If you lose with his divorce, Dave's house is up for grabs. That is exactly what I was trying to say to you. Which means Anthony could trigger getting monies out of the house. He could trigger getting equity out of it just the same. He could getting a split share of that house. So it's very risky. It's risky for Dave. It's a very risky proposition for Dave. Now, if Amber signs on Dave, the loan paperwork with Dave, that's different. Then it becomes a risk to her. But yes, Doreen. Doreen says, I was divorced in a year, so I know it's a bunch of below. Doreen, divorce are not made equal. So that's not true. All divorces are not created equal. They happen in different times. So that's not true. You may be divorced in a year because yours took a year, but people's can take a longer time. All divorce is not made equal. So you can't use yours as like a marker. You can't use yours and say because yours is that it worked that way. Yours is a marker, but it's not the marker for everyone. Some people get divorced in 3 months. Some people get divorced in a month. Some people get divorced in 6 months. Some people get divorced in a year. Some people take a year and a half. Some people take 2 years. All divorces are created equal. So that's not true. That is not true. All divorces are not created equal. They're not. Somebody's telling you, look at this. That's somebody from the chat. And he lives in Georgia. Evan lives in Georgia. And I like to use Evan because Evan lives in the state. So Evan have things with the state. It depends upon how the divorce go. You can't say it will take a year. Evan divorce take 3 years. I'm telling you how long him divorce take. 3 years. So voila. Now you know it can take a long time. There you go. You have live evidence from somebody else. That's why I love our chat. This is why I love my platform, because you all will bring different perspectives from different walks of life. You can, validate some of the information yourself. Especially when people are being greedy. Exactly. The divorce can take longer because you're asking for everything. So they have to go look for the everything that you're asking for. Come on now, you know this. The more you want, the longer it takes. The less you want, the shorter it takes. Cardinal rule. Come on now. Cardinal rule. So Amber is going back home. That's what her lawyer was thinking. Basically, Anthony should consider if he truly feels that way about the Denisha. Dave's business falling apart without Melissa. I see that. Get the likes of friends. They need to get this over with the Dalton storyline and don't fumble it. My attorney is doing my divorce. So, said do not make any purchases, no gifts until we settle. Divorces based on assets can take years, especially with rich folks. Broke folks with no money get divorced fast. Thank you, Matthew. Don't make any purchases. Don't make no purchases, no gifts until we settle. Because him don't want anything to come into the divorce to create problems. You're getting live things. You're getting live experience along with yours as well. And again, I'm not invalidating anybody's experience. I'm just saying when it comes to divorce, it is different. It varies. There is no one size fit all. That's what I've learned. Just like the child custody thing, no one size fit all. The same thing with divorce. That's what I've learned. Each divorce is different. That's a known fact. O'Neill, if it comes up that Constance tried to collude Anthony's law, would it be detrimental? Yes, it could be. Because it could look like they were trying to, get him to do different things. Anthony loved money more than Anthony loved money more than any woman. That is correct. That is correct. Amber has too many divorce charges against Anthony. Well, let's see. Let's see. But agreed. There you go. Look, there are just things there, friends. That's all it is. That's all. That's all, y'all. Look here. I love when we talk, because I know somebody going to come up and them. I'll bring y'all experiences. Amber is making the same mistake. Amber is not watching Shayla. Well, we can see Shayla is going to get desperate now that she doesn't have Iman. By the way, what I've learned is child support lowers Amber's alimony. This is what I've learned. Child support can lower Amber's alimony. I've learned that too. That's what I've learned. I've also learned that it can lower it. Lower his percentage in child support. O'Neill, Amber's attorney warned Amber not to stay overnight and this would hurt her case. Now she's purchasing a home with Dave. Well, the Dave thing, she can wedge the Dave thing because she can say that she didn't buy the house. And if he does it well, if he gets a lawyer and him have to collude with her lawyer to do it a particular way, I think she can get off with the house. It depends on how them do it. That's the thing with it. Depends on how them do it. I wish we can just get the court for this divorce. I hope we get that. I hope we really and truly get that. Watch, Amber is going to go back to the house and try to check Denisha, who doesn't have anything to do with what Constance is saying. Constance is gaslighting Amber and will cause her to lose. That's what I think it is. That's what I think it is. So somebody says, O'Neill, in a divorce settlement, they offer Amber cash only. What about the assets and the house and the business? You should be shared equally also, yes? So remember, it's an offer. It depends upon the offer you take. I can offer you anything. I could have said, I'm giving you nothing, and you say, you know what, I don't want anything, and that's the offer. I could say, I'm offering you $10, and you say, you know what, I'll take the $10, I'm okay with it. It's the offer. It's if you take the offer. You understand? So, do I believe you should take the offer? Probably not. No, it's kind of low. You understand? It is low. But, I mean, I'm just playing around when you see me say what I say because, of course, I know Amber fans are doing what they're doing. But the deal of the matter is this. It's an offer. It depends upon what you want to take. That's what it depends upon. The way Anthony is slinging money around, it's going to be long before it's over. Now, the question is this. Will Anthony go broke before Amber gets any money? That is the question. What if Anthony got broke before Amber gets any money? That's the question I don't even be asking right now. Because Anthony is behaving like him can save the world. Will Anthony go broke before Amber can get a dime? This would be the good question. What if no, but his spending is going to get him in trouble? No, it will get him in trouble. No, Shayla's income will lower Amber's. Well, yeah, a bit, but not too much. Because he makes a lot of money, Skitlanta. So the child support thing, because he makes a lot of money, it not gonna have that much of an effect if it makes sense, right? Georgia has a table, right? Georgia has this table with the child support thing. Yeah? And so Georgia's table says, and I'm gonna see if I can pull it up because I don't know if I have it. The child support can affect the alimony payments they make. It can affect the alimony, but not the amount that is not the assets, if that makes sense. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let's see if I can show this. Give me one moment here. Let's see. So child support has this table, right? I had to go research this last night and do the whole deal. And so he makes an excess. So they have a certain amount, right, on the child support thing based on what you're asking. Okay? So Anthony makes excess of a certain portion, right? He makes an excess of $30,000 per month. He makes an excess of that. Not $40,000. I'm sorry. So he makes, I have to do this research for you guys. It's fine. It is what it is. It's what I do. Again, I try to give proper information and not just any old thing, right? So this is off of the Georgia website up to 2025. So let's say Anthony makes $40,000. If he makes excess of $40,000 right here, so Anthony makes excess of this figure, right? He has one child with Shayla. He makes excess of that figure. Because he makes excess of that, they will do what is called like a variation of his income, okay? So they're going to check what does he pay for, what does he not pay for. Those things matter. And those things can matter to the alimony as well because they'll look at it as something that he has to pay for. That's how it all ties into one. So the having Shayla and the Amber thing can tie into one depending on what Amber is asking for. Just so you know that. Just so you have an idea. O'Neill, I'm from another state. Child support is based on 40 hours a week job in Georgia or by his taxes because Anthony doesn't have any monthly income. It is based on your, yes, he does. So they're going to use, because he's self-employed, they're going to use the income that he makes. They would investigate his income and then they would go with that. Child support order is out of Georgia. That's a different child support order. Okay. Does Anthony have to pay Shayla rent and her other bills? Not necessarily, but he does. Guys, it took 2 parents to get a divorce, because 2 years to get a divorce because they couldn't agree on the same issues. It took my parents 2 years. Look at this person, 2 years to get a divorce. Just want to kind of show you all this. Don't think spending will get Anthony in trouble because he has money they don't know about. That is interesting, Deborah. If they can find it, if they can't find it, that's a problem. So let me want to say on the chat. The child support thing kind of tricky. Okay, it's tricky. The Georgia child support different, Skitlanta, than your child support because every child support work a different way. Some of them have like a calculation based on whatever it is. They might say 50%, 20% of your income or whatever the number is. It depends. But Georgia has a table. Let's see what y'all are saying. Okay, so y'all are saying no. Let's see. Will Anthony go broke? Yeah, most of them are saying no. Well, friends, I'm not going to hold up the line. That's my hour. I love y'all. Thank y'all very much. I just want to let y'all know Amber can sign it. Where y'all at? Wanna get done? Friends, like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful day. Love y'all very much.
Welcome to the audio show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again.